All right. Okay, so let's begin the session. I would like to welcome all of you today, all the new students, new PhD scholars, MPhil scholars, MBA, DBA, and EMBA, right? Okay, so to begin with, right, I am Dr. Magis, right? I'm the Deputy Dean for Research, Innovation and Commercialization, as well as I take care of all postgraduate programs. Right. Okay. So you see me posting so much in okay, in your WhatsApp group, right? That's me. All right. So it's wonderful day, and I'm so happy to meet you today. Same with all our team here, management team, and to begin with, I would like to welcome to have our Dean, Dr. Fairuz, to do a welcome address to all of you. Dr. Fairuz?
Okay, thank you, Dr. Magis. Assalamualaikum and good afternoon, everyone. I hope everyone doing fine. It's a Saturday afternoon. It's going to be a busy day for most people, at least for me. I've been having events since 9 a.m. until now. So it's good to see everyone here. And of course, we would like to welcome everyone to the faculty. Okay, regardless whether you're doing MBA, MBA, Masters of Philosophy, or PhD, all our PhD, all our PG students, or what we call PG scholars. We like to call you guys scholars because you have reached beyond the regular undergraduate or bachelor's level. So for me, normally when we address the new students during this kind of session, I will just quickly introduce about the background of the faculty and also some info on the key people in the faculty that you should know and you should be liaising with if you have any questions later on. And I believe later on, Dr. Aziz will explain a bit of some of the activities that we have for students. And also then we'll have sessions with the respective program coordinators. Okay, so this is, if you can see from my slide, this is the aerial view of the whole campus. So this is the faculty. This is our faculty. So if you're coming from the second entrance near the roundabout, okay, this is the old picture because now over here is already been built into a big roundabout. They call this MPSP roundabout, Majlis Pembenaran Sepang. But I think I will try to lobby to the management, maybe try to get it to be renamed, maybe MMU roundabout. So then that will be a good landmark for MMU. Okay, and normally the other entrance will be over here near the triangle building at the end. Okay, so currently if you need to go to campus, then this entrance will be the only one that is open. This entrance is being closed now. Hopefully, when situation gets better, because since you are in your first semester at MMU, once the situation gets better, when we allow students to actually return to campus, then you get to experience how it's like being in campus. But for as you can see in our faculty, there are ample parking slots, and all the parkings are free in NU. That's a good thing. So we look forward to have you in campus. So just a quick intro about the faculty, our vision and mission. And our vision is to be Asian Premier Management Faculty with global recognition and professional accreditation. And our mission is to inspire graduates to be innovative in meeting industry expectation, able to spearhead entrepreneurial efforts imbued with integrity and professional ethics. And of course, like majority of all of you are either currently working in industry or have been working in industry. So I think in terms of meeting industry, especially, it's not an issue. But what we need to always imbue or build into the character or the mindset of all our students and scholars is that one is we need to act ethically. That's very important. And of course, we want to expose everyone to have the entrepreneurial mindset. So that's why for MPhil and PhD students, for example, you have to take a subject called commercialization and entrepreneurship. And of course, for the MBA, DBA student, there will be subjects on this matter. So I think so this is how we encourage entrepreneurial mindset amongst our students. Okay, so basically when people ask, okay, why choose FOM? Because I think by now you have chosen FOM or you've chosen MMU, but just to give some reassurance that you have made the right choice. So basically first, we are known for being an entrepreneurial faculty. Entrepreneurial here is not only referring to encouraging people to create a business, startup and whatnot. Entrepreneurial here also refers to the dynamic nature of the way we run programs, whereby we open to new ideas, we try to do something new, we try to understand our customers' needs and wants. So this is some of the traits of a good entrepreneur that we apply throughout the faculty. Second is we have commendable faculty members, and as I will show later on, we have people from diverse background. So we of course we have some international lecturers, some local lecturers, some lecturers who are really into academic, some lecturers with vast experience in industry. So this is a good combination of people from different background that we feel that will add value to your learning experience later on. And of course, in terms of teaching delivery, many of our lecturers actually are certified trainers, and they are actively involved in conducting corporate trainings. People like Dr. Magis, for example, or Dr. Aziz later. So they have vast experience, not only teaching in class, but also doing actual corporate training. So that's why you see in terms of delivery, the pedagogy will not be the typical teaching or teacher style of delivery. And of course, all our programs are distinguished program. Okay, all programs are accredited by MQA and also recognized by JPA. So no issues. I think these are some common question people ask, whether our programs are recognized by MQA. No issues. All programs are accredited by MQA and recognized by JPA. So even if you're coming from the government sector, the program will be accredited by JPA. So, and especially for PG students, because on top of just learning, but you also be exposed to research, and we have faculty members with diverse research experience. They have experience running big research grants, writing international journals, international conference papers, in which for PG students, this will be of value to you, because you will need to seek for supervisors later on, and then you can choose supervisors with the relevant area as of for your research area later on. And of course, at the end, we are very happy to have students who are well-rounded. So as a student of the faculty or as scholar faculty, do not only spend your time in the faculty to just attend classes. If you have activities, talks, okay, because ever since the MCU started last year, I think we have a lot of webinars, a lot of industrial speakers coming to join our classes. So please use the opportunity to gain experience, some inputs from industry that will add value to your learning experience. Okay, so these are 5 USPs, or the unique selling points, unique selling proposition of our faculty. And in terms of the management team, okay, so of course, my name, okay, I didn't introduce myself just now. Okay, my name is Fairuz. You can call me Fairuz, or because we are more or less like maybe the same age group, so we can just call me Bro Fairuz if you want to. Okay, or you can call me Dr. Fairuz. As long as you don't call me Uncle Fairuz, then I'm fine. So in terms of deputy deans, we have 3 deputy deans in the faculty, and each of them are focusing in different areas. Okay, for example, for undergraduate, and in terms of the academic quality assurance, we have Deputy Dean Dr. Rozana. Is Dr. Rozana today? I think she's not today. Okay, so Dr. Rozana is focusing on the academic matters and also the international relations. So when we have any program with other universities, for example, either in terms of exchange student program or exchange lecturer program, so normally it will be through Dr. Rozana. And of course, our MC for today, Deputy Dean for Research and Industrial Collaboration, Dr. TS, Dr. Magiswari. Okay, so TS there, it doesn't mean Tan Sri, yeah. Okay, some people say Tan Sri, no, not Tan Sri. TS is technologist. So actually she has the professional qualification from MBOT, Malaysian Board of Technologies. So she has the title TS. Okay. And also we have the ever cheerful Dr. Abdul Aziz. I think I saw Dr. Aziz here today. Okay, Dr. Aziz is the Deputy Dean for Student Experience and Alumni. So basically, when it comes to student-related matters, in terms of welfare, in terms of if you need like any assistance in terms of counseling, then you will talk to Dr. Aziz lah. And of course, Dr. Aziz also have a vast connection with our alumni. So when we have alumni coming back to share their experience, normally we'll go through Dr. Aziz. I think later on, Dr. Aziz will share some activities that we are planning to do for postgraduate students. And on top of that, we also, that's the academic administration, but of course, in terms of the operation of the faculty, these are our team of managers and assistant managers who actually are the backbone of faculty, okay, do the engine that runs the faculty. So that's why I think even before today's session, you've been liaising a lot with either Puan Rahayu Niza or Puan Sharifah Junaida, okay, because we have one faculty manager to oversee everything. I think Puan Azim is not here today. For UG, we have Puan Dalila and Puan Nik No Azma. Oh, Puan Azmi is today. Yeah, say hi.
Yeah. Assalamualaikum. Good afternoon all. Welcome to FOM.
I thought you still not well. Okay lah, after vaccine, okay lah.
Not really lah, tapi okay lah for the sake of FOM and all students make it lah juga.
That's the spirit lah, that's the commitment, because she just completed her second dose yesterday, so still in the bearing the after effect of the vaccination. Thank you, Puan Azim, for joining us. And also we have Puan Rahayu Niza. So basically, if you are doing the PG by coursework, MBA, DBA, you'll be liaising a lot with Puan Rahayu. Puan Rahayu, want to say something?
Hi, Assalamualaikum. Good morning. Thank you, and welcome to MMU. Okay.
Okay, thank you, Puan Rahayu.
Yeah, you can always contact me. You know the WhatsApp group, right? So we can just keep in touch there lah.
Okay, so MBA, EMBA, DBA, liaise with Puan Rahayu. Whereas for the PG by research, the MPhil, Master of Philosophy, and also PhD, you'll be liaising with Puan Sharifah Junaida. Are you here, Puan Jun? Ada tu? Dekat pantai. Mic, Puan Jun. Microphone.
Okay. Hi all. Okay, I'm Puan Sharifah. I'm in charge of postgraduate studies, PhD and MPhil. If you have anything, you can email me or WhatsApp me. No problem. We already have our WhatsApp group, so we know each other already. Okay.
Thank you, Puan Jun.
Thank you.
So basically, in terms of when you have issues in terms of subject registration, all the admin matters, you can liaise directly with the respective assistant manager. They are there to help all of you. Okay, and on top, in terms of the overall manpower, the faculty, we have a total of 101 staff, and as of today, okay, it might change in a few months. Okay, currently we have 2 professors, 7 APs, 23 senior lecturers. Some of them are actually in the midst of the promotion process, so we look forward to maybe have 2 or 3 more APs soon, and also more senior lecturers soon. And of course, you see there are 4 professional or specialists. So these are people that had vast experience from industry. So instead of using the academic scheme of senior lecturer, they join MMU under the professional or specialist scheme. So currently we have 4 of them in the faculty. So there is a good mixture of people with academic research background and also people with a vast experience from the industry. Okay, in terms of the way all the departments are managed, okay, I'll just quickly go through all departments before I focus more on the PG departments, because in terms of manpower management at the faculty, all lecturers are grouped into different units according to their area. So we have management unit, okay, with the head of the department is Dr. Tan, and then under her, she has 3 other program coordinators. These are all undergraduate programs. Okay, and then we have the finance unit. The head is Dr. Teh Boon Heng, and 3 other undergraduate programs. And then we accounting unit, we have Dr. Abi Ashraf as the head and 2 undergraduate programs. Economics, we have Dr. Goh Han Hua and also 2 other program coordinators for undergraduate. And for marketing, the head is Dr. Tan Bui Chen. She's also our alumni. And also Dr. Vincent as program coordinator for bachelor's program. Okay, for IT, the head of the department is Dr. Patrick and 2 other program coordinators for the UG program. Okay, so basically these are the units with bachelor's program under them. Of course, we have 2 other units, which are we have the law unit and also the quantitative methods unit. So basically, all lecturers are coming from these different units. So if you have a subject under marketing, so they come from the marketing department or marketing unit. Okay. In terms of postgraduate, the way we arrange that, because in order to manage a postgraduate program, okay, we have what we call the head of program. Okay. So the leader for all the program coordinators will be the head of program. So for postgraduate, we have Dr. Nasrin Khan. Are you here, Dr. Nasrin?
Yeah,
Nasrin,
hello,
okay,
sir.
Dr. Nasrin cannot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can hear voice.
Yeah, yes, yes.
Yeah. Cannot on your camera.
Oh, yeah.
Say a few words.
Yeah, good morning, everyone. Welcome to MMU. Yeah, it's glad to see you all. Yeah.
Thank you, Dr. Nasrin. So Dr. Nasrin basically oversees the other program coordinators. Okay. So basically for program coordinator for PhD and Master of Philosophy, the program coordinator is the Dr. Sunita. If I'm not mistaken, Dr. Sunita messaged me that she's on the way to or from the vaccination center. She's taking the vaccination today. So I think maybe later on Dr. Magis will cover on the explanation. So what is the difference between the head and the program coordinator? Normally head will manage the manpower part, whereas the program coordinator are the ones who manage the program related matters. Sorry? Okay. So program coordinators will manage the program matters in terms of the program structure, in terms of syllabus, so in terms of the communication with students. So if you have any issues regarding your program, other than the SM manager, you can also speak to the respective program coordinators. So they will know how the structure should like, which subject you're supposed to take. So all this you can ask the program coordinators. Okay, so for program coordinators for PhD and field is under Dr. Sunita. She's assistant. There's one assistant program coordinator, Dr. Hasliza. For Master of Business Admin, regardless whether you're doing full-time or part-time, we only have one program coordinator, which is our Dr. Ade Papo Ojo, or we just call him Dr. Ojo. I think he's here. You want to say a few words, Dr. Ojo?
Hi, good afternoon. You're welcome to FOM. Wishing you the very best. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Ojo. So after this, when we have the breakout session, you will have a more intimate session with your respective program coordinators. That's where you can ask more questions regarding your program. And also the next program is Doctor of Business Administration. So this is something unique for our faculty because we don't have many, we are the only faculty that offers DBA, although there are 2 business faculty in MMU, and also there are not many universities offering DBA. So it's a mixed coursework, 2 hours of coursework, 2 years of coursework, 2 years of research for you to complete the program, and you can still carry the title DR in your name. Okay, so Dr. Nur Hazlin is a PC, and maybe a few words from Dr. Hazlin.
Hi, Assalamualaikum, and a very good afternoon to all of you. Happy to see all of you. Welcome to FOM family.
Thank you, Dr. Hazlin. We were informed there are, I think, 5 new DBA students this time around, which is a lot. Okay, so yeah, you will get to meet and ask questions to Dr. Nur Hazlin later on. Okay, and also for the open distance learning, I think the students are not here mostly, but any students from MBA?
Today's no for MBA.
No MBA. If suddenly sesat, then we need to divert. But I'll introduce Dr. Jun because in case you have friends who wanted to, or your relative who wanted to actually pursue their studies in MBA or doing their degree, but they cannot afford to, or they cannot spend time to attend classes, so they can choose the online distance learning mode, which is in public university call this the PJJ lah, pendidikan jarak jauh. Okay, so the head of program for ODL is Dr. Jun. Dr. Jun, want to say a few words?
Yeah, hello, Assalamualaikum, and a very good afternoon. So I wish you all the best in your study. So you have made the right decision to join FOM and MMU. All the best.
Okay.
Thank you.
Dr. Jun kena add sikit. If you have any prospect to join MBA and or DE,
yes.
PM tepi.
Oh, PM tepi, yeah. Thank you.
Thank you, TJ. Okay, and also for the program coordinators, DE is Ms. Nandira, the executive MBA is Ms. Salmi. Okay, so I think, last slide for me. Okay, this is the overall program offering in the faculty. In total, currently we offer 18 programs. So you see from foundation, diploma, undergraduates, and also the PG. So even after you finish, if you started with MPhil, you can continue with PhD later on. If you started with MBA, you can continue with your DBA or PhD later on. So actually, you can complete your whole experience in MMU if you want to. And we hope that from your experience, if you enjoy the experience at MMU, you will continue to stay and to return back to MMU. I think that wraps up my opening speech. It's supposed to be a few words. Unfortunately, it went more than a few words. Okay, I'll pass back to Dr. Magis. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much, Dr. Fairuz. Dr. Fairuz, myself are all alumni of MMU as well. Okay, so a lot of experience that we can share. All right, that's a very good start, and thank you so much, Dr. Fairuz. And so up next, we have our very handsome Deputy Dean, Dr. Abdul Aziz, who takes charge of student experience and alumni. And the floor is yours, Dr. Aziz.
Okay, thank you very much, Dr. Magis. Now I'm blushing, I'm shy. I can't present anymore. All right, so thank you very much, and assalamualaikum and a very good afternoon. Hi guys, hopefully you are doing safe, keeping your safe distance, keeping healthy, and enjoy every minute of your time with your family. Yeah. So the thing is, especially as human, you really want to do what you can't. Okay. Before this, when we have physical classes, there will be a lot of absenteeism. Okay, tak datang class and whatnot. But then now, when everything been done online, you are at your home, and everybody is busily wanted to come to campuses and whatnot. Similarly, like us. Before this, it's very inconvenient to go to office, nak pakai baju and whatnot. Now, we are so missing our office very much. We don't even know what is our office looks like right now. So, I'm not sure whether our office is still there or not. All right. So, I'm not going to take much of your time. So, I'm just going to share with you a little bit about what we have done and what we are going to do and what you can do. Okay, in order to make your experience in MMU much more wholesome. Okay, so I believe that we have a few of you who are previously the, what do you call that, president of clubs and societies during your undergraduates. So I would like to provide with you some information in terms of postgraduate clubs. Yeah. So as for now, we have yet to have a postgraduate club for Faculty of Management. Although we have informed that all of you are able to establish a postgraduate class, but I believe that most of you are busy with your studies and whatnot, and do not have the time to actually sit down and establish a postgraduate club. But just let you know, you are allowed. Okay, you can maybe 3 of you, 4 of you, and whatnot, who are very much interested to conduct any activities relevant to postgraduate studies and whatnot. You can just come together and come up with a proposal for a club and contact me. I will be able to share with you how do we go about, because we already have people in Student Affairs Department, that can actually walk through with us on how to establish a club within MMU. Okay, so what is the benefits of having a club? Is because currently the club societies that we have in the faculty are very much undergraduate based. So, and as you know, as a postgraduate student, of course you are in a different level of studies and whatnot. Your interests, your what do you want are different from the undergraduate students. Okay. But of course, if the undergraduates clubs and societies activities are relevant to you, you can always join them. But if you have any specific activities or a training that you wanted us to conduct, it would be best to go through your postgraduate clubs, because with that club you can request for budgets from STAT, and it will be more merrier. When you have money, we can do everything. Okay, so if you are interested to establish a club, then you can always come up with a proposal, and we can go through with you of what you need to do. Right? All right. Okay, so I'm not going to take much of your time. So I'm just going to share with you what are the activities that we have done at the student engagement and alumni. All right. So we try to engage students. When we talk about students, we have undergraduate students, we have the graduate students. Okay, and we also engage with alumni. Okay, so for you guys who have completed your degree in MMU, in FOM, you are already an alumni for your degree, but you are still an what do you call that? An active student for your postgraduates. All right. So usually we call our alumni Permata Dunia. Okay, gem of the world. And you are always what do you call that? Join the Instagram and Facebook for the Permata Dunia channels. Then with your clubs, if you're interested to establish a club, you can always engage with the community and always engage with the schools. Yeah. So if you would like to share all your knowledge and experiences, you can always contact the school, and we can always do a lot of activity with them. And when you conduct this particular community engagement or school engagement, we call it a university social responsibility. We call it USR. Okay, so and it would be very much improve your CV as a whole, because nowadays when you look for work later, although CGPA will get you half of your leg to the organization, another half will only be there if you have extracurricular activities, what values that you have developed throughout your studies in MMU. All right, so that's the thing. Personal branding is very important for you to develop your CV nowadays. Yeah. All right, so these are some of the student engagement activities. We have faculty meets, award ceremonies, and we have club and societies, as I mentioned. And we try to involve the postgraduate students, right? But if you have a specific clubs and societies for you guys, then it will be much more engaging. All right. So that's the thing that I'm going to share with you. Okay. So these are the some of the activities that we have done throughout the years. We have Theta session, we have Let Excel, we have awards, we also have alumni engagement. I'm currently conducting this Jalan-Jalan Cari Alumni. Now, since I can't go anywhere, I do everything virtually. Yesterday, I completed the second episode of the Jalan-Jalan Cari Alumni. She is an accounting student, graduated in 2014. Now she is in Beijing, working with Khazanah. Okay, so in the Khazanah regional office. So we also have done community engagement initiatives, and just that you know, since you are already a student, we would like to attract you to join our Instagrams, our Facebooks, our YouTube channels, and our Telegram. So you can always be in the know of what are the activities that we are conducting, so that as I mentioned, you will have a more wholesome and richer experience while doing your postgraduate studies. Okay, doing postgraduate studies is not only learning. Okay, you need to do a lot of other activities outside the learning. Okay, sometimes if you're bored doing research, you are too bored reading literature reviews and whatnot, nothing comes in, there's no ideas that coming out to read, to write and whatnot. Please join this kind of activities so your experience will be much more interesting. So with that, thank you very much. I wish you all the best for your future undertakings. I will be seeing you, some of you, because I'm teaching MBA, EMBA, and DBA. Okay, so I'll see you when I see you. Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Dr. Aziz. That's wonderful. Right, so all right, so we everyone is here, and we want to take a nice group photo before we move on to the next agenda. Can everybody on your camera and show your best shot, okay? Right? Okay. Okay, Mr. Sivan driving here. Okay.
Yeah, sorry, I had to bring my wife for a checkup. Yep.
Oh, I see. Okay, sure. Okay, I'll do a full screen. I think Dr. Aziz also have photo from your side lah. Huh? Okay.
I
I
will
hope
also
I can
share, yeah.
capture everybody. Right. My camera not working, Nurul. Oh, okay, no problem. Yeah. Okay, so nice. Right, so let's do it. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Let me just
This time is freestyle. This time is freestyle.
one more time is freestyle. Okay.
For us, even though we say freestyle, our style is still the same.
Still the same. Okay,
right.
Let's do a freestyle, a dab or anything lah. Okay.
Anything. All right.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. All right.
Okay.
Thank you.
I like Reem Shakira. That's very
right.
nice of you. Okay,
Back to
thank
you,
you
Dr.
so much.
Matthias.
Thank you so much. All right. Okay. Yeah, so that's wonderful. I hope you are enjoying the session till until now. Okay, if you're all okay, good. So let's type mantap in our chat. Okay, so mantap ke fantastic day, right? And so we can feel you at this point. Okay. All right. So, okay, join me, type. Okay, yeah, mantap. Okay, so up next, we have a guest from our IPS as well as finance unit. We thank both representatives from both units to come here and address all of you and give some important information, yeah, for all of you. All right, so firstly, we have from IPS, Puan Shazrin. Puan Shazrin, you're here? All right, can I welcome you? And Shazrin, Puan Shazrin is here? I think I saw Puan Shazrin just now. Puan Shazrin. Maybe align some issues, yeah? Okay. Shazrin probably left her. Are you, is Puan Shazrin here? No, huh?
Yeah, actually she's here. May I call her?
She was here, okay, all right. Okay, so if maybe some issues with her line as well, maybe can we start, can we move to finance maybe? Okay, from finance we have Mr. Effendi. Mr. Effendi, are you here? All right, maybe you can start your session.
Yes, Dr. Magis.
Yes, thank you so much
Hi.
for joining us. All right, the floor is yours.
Hi, Assalamualaikum and very good afternoon. My name is Effendi from Finance Division. So after this, we watch the video about the finance. You can ask me after this about the finance. I can try to answer the question. Okay.
Dr. Magis want to play the video first?
Okay. You have the video with you? I didn't. Okay.
Let me show. Later
Okay.
student can ask lah if you have any.
Okay, all right. Are you playing the video? Rahayu? Are you there?
Yes, yes.
Oh, okay, good.
Baterai nak habis. All right. Okay, that's a short video related to finance. And no worries. If you have any question, we can you can raise it to JFND now. If you have any particular questions, feel free to ask. But before that, I would like to just highlight, inform you that Dr. Fairuz is involved in another big event,
So Dr. Fairuz, if you need to leave, is okay. Thank you so much. Yeah. And okay. So dear scholars, okay, if you have any question, you can ask Encik Effendi now. Right, no problem. Just unmute and you can shoot your questions. Okay, feel free. He's here. Or we can have a question later also after IPS lah. That's also possible. Okay, if you are still thinking some questions. Okay.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Yes, good afternoon, Lee.
Yeah, I want to ask, is there any rebate for the resources fee and the student activity fee? Because we didn't have much activity during this pandemic, right? Yeah, thank you.
Effendi?
Okay, for the resource and student activity fee, currently for the this coming semester, the management is not decided yet whether it will have a discount like previous semester for the PT program. So will be announced. We will announce if the resource fee and student activity will be have a discount to the student.
Okay, thank you. Okay, thank you.
All right, thank you so much. All right, any other question? No, not yet. Okay, all right, we can still ask after this at the end. Yeah. Okay, so if there's no question for now, I would like to thank JFND for sparing his time today to share to share with us as well as attending question. Okay, now I would like to invite IPS. Puan Shazrin is here. Puan Shazrin, can you take over?
Yes, thank you, Dr. Magis.
Okay, thank you so much for coming today. Right.
Okay, sorry, just now got lost connection just now.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, no problem, no problem.
Okay, right. Okay, Assalamualaikum and a very good afternoon to all. Okay, so first of all, I would like to welcome everyone to be a part of the MMU family members. Yeah. Okay, I'm Shazrin, attached to Institute for Postgraduate Studies, Cyberjaya Campus. Okay, so generally today, just kind of short sharing from the IPS. Okay, so maybe I can share some things. Okay.
Are you sharing your screen?
Yeah.
Does it? Okay, all right.
Okay, can everyone see this?
Yes, we can see. I can make it a bit larger, like a bigger. Okay, this is better.
Okay, right. Okay, so today perhaps we can just go through this orientation kit, okay, from IPS. I believe that everyone already received this orientation kit. It's either from IPS or from FOM, okay. So, okay. So the first thing first, actually once you be an active student, okay, you need to active your IDM. Okay, so once you need to activate your IDM account in order to have access to all the application system or network of MMU. Okay, so once your IDM account has been activated, then only you can access to all the applications here. Okay, it's either CAMSYS, MMLS, portal, MMU email or library. Okay, if you do face any difficulties about this thing, Okay, you already put the remarks in here. You can just email to IPST support or IPS itself. Okay. So for ease reference, actually, we already put the steps how to activate your IDM account. So you just need to follow all the guidelines from here. Okay. All you want to highlight for step number 3, key in your student ID and personal email address. Okay, your personal email address here is referring to your personal email that you put in during your online applications. Okay, please don't confuse. Maybe you just put another email address that you have. Okay. Okay, so for by research, okay, basically the courses that you need to attend for PhD management or the MPhil management. Okay, there is 3 subjects in here. All the subjects is offered by FOM. Okay, you can contact to Miss Sharifah Junaida. Okay, and then this one basically about the teaching and learning, the proposal, leave of absence. Okay, and then withdrawal. If you do have any requests throughout your study, like a leave of absence, okay, you can just fill up the form. You can download from the intranet, and you just pass it to the faculty. Okay. Okay. What about the verification letter? Okay, if let's say during your studies you need to request a verification letter, okay, or EPF withdrawal, you can just email to ips@mmu.edu.my. Okay, we will entertain your request from there. Okay, all the rules and guidelines for your postgraduate study, you can always download the handbook from the IDS website. Okay, regardless of your by research, by coursework, or by dissertations. Okay, in here also we already put all the details, the officers details here. If let's say you do have any issues regarding the general, okay, about your studies, you can email me, okay, at shazrin.said or Miss Shahrila, Nur Shahrila, or you can just always email to ips@mmu.edu.my. Okay, about the finance, about the international related matters, library or IPST, or even faculties, we already put all the information in here. Okay, so I think that's all from IPS. Okay, but basically we want to welcome everyone, okay, to be a part of us. I think that's all, Dr. Mages, from my
Okay.
side.
Right. Thank you so much, Puan Shazrin. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Is there any question to Puan Shazrin or generally to IPS? Feel free to ask.
Dr. Maggie, I have no question, but I want to thank you for setting me up. It was very, from an experience perspective, very convenient and easy. Thanks.
Oh, okay, right. Thank you so much. Okay, thank you, Mr. Sivan. Yeah. Okay, and any other questions? All of you have your MMU email all sorted out, right? You have your email, MMU email. If there's any issues, just keep in touch with IPS or Puan Rahayu or Puan Sharifah also, no problem. Yeah. So because all our communication emails will be through MMU email, email for you, right? Student email. Yeah. So you need to check your MMU email site. All right. So Kavita, you have a question? Yeah, feel free to ask. You want to ask directly or shall I read it from here? Do we get student ID? Yes. Have you got your student ID? Haven't got?
Hello,
Kavita?
Doctor. Yeah, hi, Doctor. Kavita here.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, I haven't got the student ID, so just wondering what is the process like and Is there any?
Okay, right. So if right, so what we do is maybe you can email to Pon Shazrin. Pon Shazrin, can you post your email address here? Right, so that Pon Shazrin can check what's the problem there. Okay, how to get MMU email? Right, so all students will have MMU email, MMU ID. Okay, all these you will get it, right? So if you haven't get it, please email to Shazrin. Pon Shazrin will check what's the status, yeah, of your account, and she will attend to it. Ya, Puan Shazrin, betul kan?
Yes, betul, Dr. Magis.
All right, okay. Okay. Anyone else have any other questions?
Doctor, I'm Kavita here again. I got
Yes,
one
Kavita.
question. Okay, regarding the student resources fee, someone asked just now.
Yes.
And then I believe that Inche FND, he answered that the management haven't decided anything on it. And then if there should be any discount or whatsoever, then it will be, informed to students lah.
Yes.
So, if we have paid, will there be any refund in case the management decides to, give any rebate or reduction on that fee? Well, that's my question.
Okay. So question is, if we have already paid, will there be any refund, right?
Yes.
Okay. Is Anche Effendi still here?
Yeah, Dr. Magis.
Okay, Anche Effendi, you want to answer the question?
If let's say you already paid the resource fee and got a discount or rebate, so the excess balance will be forward to the next semester. So it will be deduct from the next semester fee.
Okay, all right, noted.
Okay. Yeah,
Thank
so
you.
the adjustment will be done for the following semester, right?
Okay, thank you so much.
Yeah. Last year too, MMU has given discount on resource fee, right? So there was some discount, and there was how it was. It will be deducted, or it is done. All that was briefed by finance, and I have also shared with the existing student. So no worries if there is any information on this, we will relay to all of you through WhatsApp as well as the Google Classroom mail lah, right? Okay. So based on year and semester, once the management decided to give discount, it will be disseminated to all of you. Okay. Yeah. And okay, yeah, Puan Shazrin just shared with you. So your email, if you are not sure, all right, actually all these need to be activated lah. Maybe it's already activated and not sure what is your email. So usually it is your ID, student ID number, and then continue to with the @student.mmu.edu.my. Okay, so if you haven't got your ID, just email to Puan Shazrin. She will get that information to you. Okay, and also CAMSIs and all that. So later when we go into each of the section by program, so you will have more details about CAMSIs, MMLS, and a lot of other things about your program. Okay, so program coordinator will brief you. All right, so any other question to Puan Shazrin? Okay, no question. So I just want to ask one question to Puan Shazrin. Is about the there's a changes about publication, right, Puan Shazrin? From April intake onwards for PhD and MPhil, do we have a new requirement, right, Puan Shazrin?
Yes, Dr. Magis, we do have the new
The new one?
Yes,
Okay.
for publications.
Right. So the where do we get it? It's not in the PG handbook yet, right?
Yes, but actually we already inform it through IPS. But if let's say maybe we can just forward you, then you can forward to the WhatsApp group later on, Dr. Magis.
Okay, okay, sure, right. Okay, thank you so much. Okay, so there is some revision on publication requirement for PhD and MPhil, and so I will relay that to you all the relevant students later. Okay, I think that's about it for today session. After this, now we want to go into our own program where your program coordinator will give you more detailed programs. So now detailed information by program, yeah. So we have for MBA, Dr. Ojo will take you in, and for DBA, Dr. Nurhazlin, I will take care of you, okay? And for PhD, because Dr. Sunita is at Vaccine Center, I will do the briefing. And so with that, okay, the link is given here by Puan Rahayu, if you see in your chat. So choose your program and link. All right, so you can, after this, move to that section where you will have a bit more detail. So I know it's close to lunchtime. Everybody must be very hungry. So we will not take too much of your time. Just more of a grit and meat. And if you have any questions, you can raise it there as well. Right, so with that, I would like to thank all of you for joining this session. It was really, really wonderful meeting all of you. I hope all of you have best experience with us, and feel free to contact us anytime. Okay, so we shall move to our individual program group, yeah? Okay, bye-bye. See you there. Rahayu, you can stop the recording here.
Okay, thank you.